all I can describe it like was this stirring inside of me where I just wanted to go back to these two girls and ask them, what do you mean God loves me? Tell me about this God who loves me. So an hour later, I left the club and I went to them and I said, you told me God loves me. What do you mean? Because I, at this point, in my life, believed that I was destined for hell because I'd left Islam, and I believed that I was now in a place of unforgiveness because I'd rejected Islam. I believe it was my experience because I was already feeling really low and depressed while I was in Islam, full of fear. But I made that decision to leave Islam. And I believe just in that place, I felt underlying sense of I'm condemned because I've left the faith, I'm an apostate. But what happened that night, these girls didn't tell me about religion. They told me about my past, everything I'd gone through in the past. They told me about what I was going through right now, and they told me about my future. Somehow they were able to tap in, I believe it was divine knowledge about my life. And they told me about things I'm doing now that they could not have possibly have known. And I just was on the street just crying. And I remember in that moment, I felt a glimmer of hope. I felt a glimmer of hope in a dark place. I felt I saw light. And it was in that moment that I said, okay, there's something in this. And that's when I started to look into Christianity over that year. And so that was how I started my journey of finding hope through Christ, finding hope through Christianity.